Listen, I am back with another amazing show with another amazing speaker. I am just excited to see what's going to happen today. Listen, if you have not registered for the Summit Live the Life You Deserve Summit, October the 15th through the 17th, hosted by Pamela Tate, then listen, you're going to miss out. She got some extraordinary men and women that's giving us what we need to hear to shift our mindset. So let's get into it. My sister is on here. Listen, I don't call too many people these titles now. I'm going to start rebuking these titles, Yolanda. People just give folks titles around here. But I can give you title, because, baby, listen. Yolanda know if she called me, I'm coming. So that's my sister. We never met. We never met.
I know, right?
I promise you.
But we go hard for each other, though. We go hard in the kingdom for each other. Amen.
Baby, look, we're part of that Kern Cherry tribe. We come deep when we come on the Kern. You got so much stuff going on. I can't even begin to talk about what you got. I mean, your name is all over the place. One of my mentees called my phone. She said, "Who is Yolanda?" I said, "Girl, where you met Yolanda at?" Geneva D. Ashley called me. I said, "Girl, listen. You take care of her. You take care of her." Oh my God. What you got going on, sis? You got a lot going on.
I do. It's a lot going on. Look, we got the Sister Leaders Conference that's coming up, right after Live the Life You Deserve, Summit. So, and then we got Success Women's Conference.
I'll pencil you in on my conference. You just say, "No, I'm going to tell you on the show. I'm going to pencil you in on my conference too."
All right, girl. Look. You talking about I'm always busy. You better get them dates to me ASAP.
Second to the 5th. Oh.
Yes. Well, I got you. I'm gonna support you always, because you support me as well. And even if I can't be there physically, I'm going to sit there and make sure
it's gonna be virtual. It's gonna be pre-recorded. It's virtual, but I will say this right here. I want to publicly thank you for sending Carlotta Pace to the Stronger Her retreat. She came, and
praise God.
Amazing, sis. I promise you, you always sowing seeds. Anything I have, my sister gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go and cash out my money. So you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of relationship, people who really just genuinely support you with no strings attached. And that's so hard to find, man. It's hard to find people like you, Yolanda. And I value you and Dr. Nicole Peters and Kern Cherry. We're definitely a part of that Kern Cherry tribe. We believe in Kern. So whatever Kern say do, we just do it, man. Can't say nothing back to it. You just have to go and do it, because
That's right.
She called me the other day, Yolanda. We stayed on the phone about 3 hours. I was like, "Oh my freaking God, this lady here." Well, Nikki, you better not do that. I'm like, "You know what, Kern? Okay, whatever."
Yeah. And she mean what she say. But she's just making sure she's protecting her people and her tribe. That's all.
She protects us now. I give her that. Mm-hmm. So you got this conference, the Live the Life You Deserve Summit 2021, October 15th to 17th. What are you doing at this particular? What are you speaking about at this conference?
I am going to be. Look, you know that we're still dealing with this COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We're still dealing with this COVID, so I'm going to be talking about how to cope with grief. So many people are losing loved ones. People are dying at a high rate. And the crazy part is we don't even know if this is going to ever go away. So, people have to prepare themselves on how to be able to mentally deal with it, spiritually deal with it, and also know that grief is a part of life. Whether we want to deal with it or not, we come into this world, and just as we come in this world, the Lord will take us right back out. And so we need to be prepared for that. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with losing parents and children. And this is not just even due to COVID, but just in normal life journey. We have to be prepared for things that come like this. It's so important because your people will resort to other things that will
Mm.
take them down the road of depression. And when you go into that depressive state, it'll lead you to drugs, it'll lead you to alcohol, it'll lead you to all the other things that the word of God goes against, right? And so we want to make sure that we give people, or should I say, when I speak about grief, I give people some information to be able to, be able to hone in on and say, hey, if Dr. Jerry was able to use this in her grief, so can I? Maybe it's something I can help them with. And if not, maybe they can help somebody. If it's not them directly, maybe be able to pass it on to somebody else that can use that information and those tools.
Wow, wow, wow. So we're dealing with grief, and that is so true. We have to, these are the topics that people don't like. I see Pamela had said something. These are the topics that people don't like to see. Hey, Pamela, she's so excited to see you. Um, these kind of conversations um, is serious. It's a serious matter,
Mm-hmm.
and people go through grief sometimes. Dr. Yolanda, they don't even know they even going through. They don't know. They just pretty much just living their life. They have moved on. Things have happened, traumatized their mind, their spirit, and they don't deal with it. You got to deal with grief. There are plenty of stages of grief that people don't like to talk about. And so I'm glad you're tackling this and talking about it because it's so needed in this time of season. I actually know I have the school and I actually got grief coaching, getting their certification. And what I have done is partner with the funeral home here in the city, and where I send out grief coaches to the funeral home to actually speak to the parents,
Right.
speak to the family, deal with the issues because we have so many in this city. We have so many teenagers that's passing away and dying. They get killed. So
Mm-hmm.
the parents are going through grief, and so this particular subject is going to be so important. It's so important.
It is. And you know what? Sometimes people, they make their way on the deep end of grief and want to retaliate, especially if they're losing children, there's kids dying, getting shot, out in the streets, and the parents don't know what to do.
Mm-mm.
They don't know what to do.
Honestly, most of the parents don't even know where their kids be at anyway. Like they don't be, a lot of problems are not being solved with murders and cases because the parents are letting these kids do what they want to do. That part right there. So that's why it's so important. Even with my kids, I try to have an open communication to see, well, who you dealing with, who you talking to, where you going. You know what I'm saying? You can call me nosy all day long, but I need to know what's going on. So as some parents could have avoided grief by being involved with their kids' life. I
That
got a
part.
20-year-old right there, 20 and a 20-year-old, and I still want to know who y'all hanging out with,
Mm-hmm.
who you hanging out with. But I think your topic is going to be so important. It's definitely going to tap into some areas that people really shy away from or don't want to deal with, and that's grief. They don't
Right.
want to.
People don't like to talk about it, just like they don't like to talk about life insurance. but I'm not, but that's we'll say that for another show. We like not being prepared for death. I'm sorry, like we can live life all day, every day, but if we're not preparing ourselves for death, we're not preparing ourselves at all for anything else because we're not here. We're not here forever, and people need to understand that we are not here forever. We're here for our time that God has us here on this earth to live out our purpose. But then
Yes.
when it's done, He's gonna snatch us up. He's gonna be like, it's time to go.
Yes.
So we need to prepare for the people that's leaving us, but we also need to make sure that we are prepared and have ourselves prepared for what we're leaving behind for our children and our family.
That is a true fact. That is a true fact. Man, so okay, you got that coming up. That's what you're speaking about. You got the Sisters Leadership Conference. You got mine. Boom, putting you in there. We got the sisters. You're the head ambassador for the Success Women Conference, correct?
I am.
And so are you still looking for ambassadors?
I am currently still looking for ambassadors. So if anybody's interested, you can go to the Success Women's Conference and go to their website, and you'll be able to find all the information there as well to apply. We're looking for speakers. We're also looking for sponsors, and we're looking for vendors. And we also need people to nominate people for the Top Influencer Award. This is the local and the national. I'm gonna say it again. Nominate somebody for the Top Influencers Award for local and national levels. We will be having a actual luncheon, in-person luncheon for those who want to be here locally or travel here locally. But then we also still have the national one too that we'll do virtually
Yes,
online.
that's why. That's when you. Well, actually, I'll be in town next week, next Friday. I'm coming to town.
Oh, see, when I went ahead to find out on this live, that's okay though. No,
I just talked to Karen yesterday. She said you need to get here.
I got you.
So I will be in town. Gonna pencil me in on program. I'll be there on the 15th of next week, next Friday. I'll be with you next Friday. So let's go to lunch.
Okay.
So,
Next Friday sounds good to me. You're going to catch me because I'll be leaving town Saturday morning.
oh, okay. Because I'm gonna make sure I meet you. Yeah, let's go ahead and get together. I'm excited about it. And so, what you got next year? What's planned for 2022?
So listen,
Okay.
I might as well just go ahead and announce it here because you'll be seeing graphics coming out for it soon. Myself, partnered with Dr. Marcy Ross, we have an actual Thrive Girl Wellness Retreat. We are going to Portugal May 21st to May 29th of 2022. Again, Thrive Girl Wellness Retreat with myself and Dr. Marcy Ross. We are going to Portugal for 9 days, May 21st to the 22nd, 2022. And
Yeah.
we Mhm.
Speaking, what we talking about? What is the purpose of the retreat?
The purpose of it, so everybody goes to retreats, right? We'll be talking, of course, we'll be talking about author stuff, but really we're just going out to get away from work and have a fabulous time. We have a whole itinerary of stuff that we're going to be doing. We're going to be cooking, we're going to be eating, we're going to be seeing all the different sites. So it's basically for us to get away. You know, I know we got all these business retreats and wellness retreats, but this is really about us taking care of ourselves at this point.
Right.
Like, what are we doing? Because people don't truly take vacations anymore. It's like they take a vacation and they're still going to work, Dr. Nikki. So it's like we want women to really, really just self-love, self-soothe, self-shop, self-eat, just be all about self at this point. So that's why we're going to Portugal. And we want to look, that's why I'm saying, look, self-shop. You might have to mail a couple of packages back home, but we're just all about having fun at this point. You know,
And
we
what,
have
what
not
is
had an opportunity to actually go have fun. It's one thing to pour into each other when it comes to business and spiritual things, but what are we really doing to really live the life that you deserve? There it is. What are you doing to really live the life that you deserve for you? When was the last time you took a trip where you said, I am going to just be all about me? I'm going to get my spa treatment. I'm going to let these people cook and cater to me. I'm just going to just live life out loud. Thrive Girl Wellness Retreat, May 21st to the 29th in Portugal.
help me?
Yes, ma'am. And then
Li-
on top of that, you asked me what else. So since you was sitting here talking about when y'all getting married, I ain't gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna say, look, maybe get it. And I ain't gonna say maybe it's gonna happen next year. I'm just letting y'all know. But
I feel like y'all already married. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I be seeing that nigga like, now she know they married. Cause I mean, y'all is just so in love. I love the way y'all love each other. Like I be going in like, oh, look at us. He just brings so much joy. I love it, man. I love it. And it's okay. Like I tell people, celebrate your people. Like I love the way y'all love with each other.
yes, and we do, and
Oh, you can
what I
tell.
will say is this, and those of you that aren't following us yet, follow us on Facebook, Frank and Yolanda. On Facebook, we have our own page where we try to, what we're doing is we want to show people that you can really have a great relationship by living in true transparency. And what I mean by that is letting the people know that, hey, we are human, we have arguments, we have fights, but guess what? We also know that the foundation of any relationship is love. If you can always resort back to love and keeping God in the midst, you can work through anything. You
Come
know,
on.
you can work through anything. Because let me tell you something. I tell you what does God say about this right here? Or hold on, we need to go to the we need to go to the prayer room because you acting up right now. You know what I mean? It's like give me your hand, and those are just little things that you can use to signal each other to be like, hey, this is getting out of hand. Let's talk about this. Now let's argue about this, but let's talk about this.
You know what? And then he live in a whole different state. So I'm looking like, how in the world?
He is
Mm-mm.
a different state, but let me tell you something. We're both business owners. The thing about it is, people say, and we talked about this. We even put the information out about long distance relationships. How can you make that happen? You have to be intentional about the man or the woman you want to be with, and who you want to live the rest of your life with. So you're gonna make whatever happen if you want to be together.
Is he on? I should have known this man.
Did he go?
Lord have mercy. Hey, Mr. Frank. Listen, Mr. Frank.
Let me say you wild.
I'm your sister. I'm your little sister, Mr. Frank. He said, you wild, babe.
Look, he's at work, so he's probably on his 10-minute break right now. Probably like, let me go and sneak this in and get in here because I don't care what they say. I'm going to support my bank, and he will. I'm just saying, look, he got to go to the bathroom and get on his phone when he going.
I'm your sister, Mr. Frank. Wait till you meet me. You go like, that's my little sister right there. Watch. I love y'all. I'm a fan. I am such a fan of Frank and Yolanda. I am a fan. I be gleaning like, yes, do it. Because you know what? That's what love is all about, man. When you know this is your destiny partner, you know what you have to do. Like she said, everything is done intentional. You have to stay focused. Like the devil's busy. You have to stay focused. So
Yeah.
I love Frank and Yolanda. I can't even lie to you.
Since you love us so much, let me go and put this plug out there too, because actually, Pastor Frank and I will be doing a panel. Him and I are actually going to be talking to people who want to have a conversation about real talk, real couple talk. We're gonna have that conversation, and they can ask questions. We're gonna ask them questions, but we're just gonna have a real conversation with people at the Live the Life You Deserve Summit.
Oh, that's good. Y'all should have had the Zigglers on that, baby. You know, we that little, we down
Oh
for
well,
that.
look, don't say nothing because I'm gonna pull y'all in there too,
Well,
and
you
y'all.
know, we stay ready. We stay ready. We won't
Well,
get
look,
ready. Stay
look,
ready.
look. It's gonna be Friday night, next Friday night. So you and your hubby over there need to go and clear y'all schedule, and we can do this thing.
Oh, we finna do. I better made back home then, because I be seeing.
So just send me y'all pictures so I can make sure that it's added to the graphic that we're gonna push out. Boom!
Okay.
There it is, babe. We go ahead the Zigglers with the Henderson. There you go.
Come on with it. Come on with it, baby. That's what it's all about, just collaboration. Live the life, like she says, it's all about living the life that you deserve. And so shout out to Pamela Tate for making this happen. It's gonna be doing some big things. We gotta stay focused.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
assignment is to stay focused. In order for you to live your best life, you got to be focused. And you got to be around people that's doing what you're trying to do. I said it all the time. You got to be around winners, no losers, winners.
That's it.
That's what it's all about. Shout out to Karen Cherry. Got to shout out to my coach,
That's right.
my
She's
baby. She know I love her. And I will see y'all. I'll be in your city, like I said, next Friday. So just take me to I want a seafood place, Yolanda. I want some crab legs now.
I got you.
All right now.
You just make sure you make sure when you get here, you have your schedule clear for about an hour next Friday.
Oh no, I'm
Do
coming
this with us.
Yeah, I'm coming out for no other reason. I'm coming out to see Karen, you, Tiffany Bell. I'm coming to see all three of y'all. I'm ready to do this. Let's do it.
All right.
All
Make sure your husband ready too.
Oh, he gonna be ready now. That's what we do. That's how we live. So listen, if you have not went to register, it's absolutely free. Live the Life You Deserve Summit, October the 15th through the 17th, hosted by Pamela Michelle Tate. Go and register and tell her the docs is in. The docs is in. Dr. Yolanda, Dr. Nikki told me to sign up for it. We here to take over. One person at a time.
That's it.
I appreciate you, sis. Let me know. I'll see y'all next week.
All right, I will.
Love you.
All right, love you too, and take care. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, this is Dr. Nikki. Wanted to come on here today and talk about, my ultimate herpreneur planner. Hey, listen, if you haven't gotten this planner, you are missing out, especially for those Christian women who are in business. This planner is made just for you. Okay, Dr. Nikki, so what's in it? Everything. Over 90 affirmations. It teaches you how to successfully plan your action. If you are trying to get your branding together, you're trying to get things together, this particular planner is going to help you to plan your action. We have a whole branding development. We have a whole layout on how and the necessarily things that you need to plan your business. I got the business cards in there. Check your password. Listen, a business overview. This planner is something that you don't want to miss. We talk about your strength. We talk about your weakness. Who's your threat? We talk about your sales, your products. We talk about your shipping, your vision board. Listen, everything that you need is in this planner. 240 things to teach you on how to get your life together, girls. Come on. Listen, it also has a social media planner in here, your video planner, your services planner. I didn't leave nothing out. I didn't leave anything out because I wanted to make sure you knew exactly what's going on. Hey, who's rocking with you? Who's on your team? I mean, it tells you everything. And guess what? It's daily, it's weekly, it's monthly. We talk about the finances. Have you posted? Where you post at? I even got 12 of my ambassadors writing stories on 12 awesome women in the Bible. You don't want to miss this planner. This planner is life changing. And guess what? It's here to serve you. So guess what? The planner is nothing but $59. $59. Listen, email me, Dr.Nikki Zeigler at gmail.com and say, hey, Dr. Nikki Zeigler, I need that planner to get my life together. And once you get it together, you're going to see the transformation that God's going to send your way. All of it because you step out on faith and you invest it back in you. $59 is all it's cost. Step out on faith and get the planner that to change your whole entire life. Hey, inbox me. Let's connect. Let's get you together because that's what it's all about. Thank you for listening.